Ha! Stop! What's up, y'all? Hey, I'm Shellin Carter. I go by SC to Shellin Carter TV. Hey, now listen. The Final Fours, Saturday. UConn, Miami, San Diego State, FDA, FAU. It's going to be a showdown. Let me know in the comments who you got winning it all. And yeah, man, shout out to my people in the East Coast, because this is for y'all. If y'all know about Kemba Walker, you know, a bucket getter and at UConn. And since UConn playing, better time to do it with a bucket getter like him. So we're going to take it back and see that run that Kemba Walker had with UConn. Man, let's get to it.
And in guard, a junior from Bronx, New York, number 15, Kemba Walker.
Being from the Bronx is a pretty tough area. Has helped shape me to be a pretty tough guy on the court as well.
But Kemba was a velvet sword. By that I mean he cut you, you just didn't feel it. He didn't trash talk. He just played.
I'm not sure he's tall enough to ride the rides when he goes to Disneyland, and he's the real thing. That kid had a heart bigger than anybody I can remember.
Growing up playing in the park where they always kick me off the court because I was small, people always said, oh, he can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. And I'm just like, why can't I?
Why can't he?
Guy with the monster ticker.
That's why it's called March Madness.
Yeah.
In 2010-11, you know, I knew it was going to be a lot on my shoulders and, you know, try and lead these freshmen and sophomores.
So we looked up to him. And
Jeremy Lamb.
He was a god. When the season started,
Jeremy Lamb was a bucket.
Everybody kind of felt disrespected.
Off season, they wrote us off. We weren't top 68 team, which was ridiculous. You know, it was just fuel to the fire.
Well, UConn was coming off a very mediocre season, and you know, Kemba Walker was a player who, I won't say he underachieved his first couple of years, but he wasn't anything real special.
He definitely had a chip on his shoulder from what the reporters were saying about our team. He was just extremely determined for our team to do something and be something. It trickled down on all of us.
We got up to number 4 in the country, and then we got into Big East play, and you know, things started to go a little downhill from there.
We ended the season losing 4 out of 5. We finished 9th in the Big East. First game in the Big East tournament, played DePaul.
To start off at noon on Tuesday in Madison Square Garden, I mean, it's cavernous, it's empty, it's a little depressing.
It was early in the day. We felt disrespected a little bit.
For layup, front court left wing, goes to the baseline, and jam!
The next game against
97
Georgetown,
and 71.
Went out once again, dominate those guys.
You got a chip on your shoulder, it just makes you want to go harder.
He's gonna take the last shot.
You know, went into my step back, and
Ha!
from that point on, I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen it.
You know, y'all know this play. Ha! Stop. Yeah.
Stuck it.
Cardiac Kemba.
Made the dude fall, and when it went in, man, it went crazy.
I've never seen Coach Cal that excited. That was hilarious. Jumping up like that, then he kind of composed himself and realized that he shouldn't be doing that.
It's a big moment in UConn history. I turned to my assistants as we walked out the floor and said,
Hey, he was lit.
we got something special.
Hey, Kemba, man. Underrated handles.
Tomorrow night, and UConn wins again.
I was fighting off the naysayers who kept saying, you're going to get tired.
You got to play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's too much.
I really felt that our kids were feeding on the idea like, they have no idea who we are. We're just getting better in this thing.
Here's Kemba. Coast to
Look at all them
coast.
upsets, man. Taking out all
5
those
games,
top
5 days, 5
seeds.
wins.
And UConn has won it. Madison Square Garden is 7th heaven for the Huskies.
There was a broad consensus that UConn was spent, that they had shot all their bullets in New York, that, yeah, maybe they could win a game or two, maybe sneak into the Sweet 16, but nobody was looking at UConn saying, there they go.
Y'all better
We all felt
recognize.
like, man, if we can win the Big East like that, it's no way these teams in these other conferences can beat us.
Napier, a little show and go. Oh, that will do it. Good 10th preseason in the Big East. They were not supposed to be this good.
We had to go against Cincinnati, which was a really rough game. We didn't want to play those guys. We didn't want to play anybody from the Big East.
And the Bearcats have scored on all 4 trips in this half. Walker.
I tried to put my team in my back, and I just caught fire down the
I don't know how I
stretch.
feel about them Connecticut jerseys.
Splits the double team. Right to the right.
Those shoulder strikes when you look at the football.
Walker gets the steal. Kemba moved 2. Back to Roscoe. That will do it. Connecticut Huskies are on their way to Anaheim. And the Sweet 16.
Yeah, speaking of San Diego State.
Offensively, he's going to lie in the second half. Until we turn it over. Billy White, good ball. Jim Calhoun's knocked it away.
They were doing a great job up until when Jamal Franklin bumped me.
Jamal Franklin, number 21, a little right shoulder blown.
You thought they could physically intimidate him. You know, he's a guy from New York City. He's not going to be intimidated by too much.
From that point on, I was just in a different zone.
And the little guy with the monster ticker.
The little guy.
Land for 3.
Wonder who's that announcer?
And this remarkable
Look at Lamb.
they've won 8 in a row.
Sweet 16. Elite 8, UConn, Arizona. Let's get it. I forgot about Napier.
That's what he does best. Sets you up for that steal. UConn lead. Look at that cross. Wow.
Derek Williams, in the second half, he came out and he was a monster.
Oh, what a move. Oh! Walker, fade away. Oh,
Look at that.
goodness.
The time was going down.
Williams for the win. No.
They got the offensive rebound, and one of the guys drove and found the guy, Jamel Holmes, who just hit a 3.
I felt the wind on my fingers. And when it got past my hand, I was like, and I looked back, I thought for sure it was good. We was tripping.
I just remember the ball being in the air. I'm like, oh man, hey, it's my turn. I'm just like, it's my turn, how to feel that pain. I just knew that ball was going in.
I'm trying to will it to go right, left.
This for the win.
He caught a break. He missed and took us to the Final Four.
No. Game over.
Man,
UConn goes back to the Final Four for the 4th time.
I try to just
Four
tell those guys
in Houston.
just try to embrace
What a
it.
coincidence.
because It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
He plays bigger than his size. He's not
John
afraid. He
Calipari.
has a chip on his shoulder about who he is. And he was the guy that you had to really guard. Terrific player.
ha. Bro, the shiftiness from Kemba Walker is different, bro. I'm telling you, bro, he need to be given more respect with his handles, man. He was real shifty.
We fought so hard. Those guys made run after run in that game. We just stuck with the game and pulled out a big one.
Big possession here for the Huskies. Napier driving in, goes to the other side. Oh, the perfect spin off the glass. Knight gives it up. Liggins for the lead. Liggins off the mark. Tap around. Napier has it, but the game is over. And UConn has done it again.
National championship, UConn and Butler. Unfortunately, I'm from Indy. Indianapolis. So you know, Butler is in Indianapolis. So they hit a little bit. Damn. This hit a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But Kemba a bucket. He a bucket.
Pull up, Kemba, no. He takes it inside. And
It hurt. But at the same time, they're the sweets. I like Kemba. And I like UConn. So
It was a pretty rough first half of the Butler game.
That one rattles out. Smith has it. He waits.
I mean, obviously, it wasn't a pretty game. You know, both teams really defended well.
And Smith drives in, and that's a charge. The Butler have the lead at halftime. Mack with a long-range shot. Yes! Butler at the buzzer.
Get in the locker room and coach start throwing stuff.
Couldn't even score 20 points, which just wasn't the kind of pace we needed to be playing. And we just make a few adjustments and make them try to play quick.
We was upset. We went out and we played like that. We played mad.
That pass stolen. Lamb on his way. Bending bounce pass. Walker lays it up and it goes.
Look at that.
And a foul on Matt. He knows it's done now. They win the Maui invitation.
Bring that
They go
fire.
5 for 5 at the Big East. 5
Second
games.
half.
And then the 6-game run through the NCAAs. And the Huskies are the top dog
Man.
in 2011.
2011, UConn.
That was our 11th win of the postseason. And, man, it was just so surreal.
Kemba went on a run, man.
You see something like Kemba Walker and what UConn did, you don't forget that.
Most of the time
Amazing.
in life, very few people become what they can be. We did.
A Husky team that in desperate games was undefeated on the year.
If somebody was to tell me that we're going to play the first night of the Big East tournament and go on to win the national championship, yeah, I probably wouldn't believe it. It was like a movie.
He's going to let Kemba hold it.
It was unbelievable.
All right. But yeah, man, shout out to Kemba Walker, man. Him and UConn went on a run. They did their thing back in 2011. Man, shout out to UConn, man. That was something that you're going to always remember. Kemba Walker having that run that he did with UConn, man. Jeremy Lamb, Napier on that team. Some bucket getters. They did their thing. Unfortunately, my Butler from Indy, they took the L as a part of that story, but damn. But Kemba, he was a bucket, bro. Unfortunately, when he got to the NBA, man, unfortunate situations. Wish he was on better teams, man, in his career early on when he was really going off and being an all-NBA type player. Like, man, only if he was on better teams. That's one of those players that you really got to look at that people don't talk about a lot of when you pick that category of the what ifs. We always talk about the what ifs with Derrick Rose before injury or with no injury, what would have happened? Tracy McGrady. We always talk about all the what ifs. Like Brandon Roy. We always talk about the what ifs, but we never really mention Kemba Walker because it's more recent. But unfortunately, like being with Charlotte in his prime basically kind of being wasted. Unfortunately, like, man, I wish he was on better situations, but man, shout out to Kemba, man. He need to be given a lot more respect and love, man. Right now, currently, about 2 weeks ago, reported from Athletic, Kemba Walker was attending a Celtics game, looking to make an NBA return. I don't know if he's gonna be picked up by the Celtics due to too many guards in Boston, and I would say him at 32 years old. Kemba Walker would probably be better somewhere like a rebuilding team or a tanking team where he can really be that vet and kind of revive his career at 32. They may be the best bet because I don't know if any other, I'm not sure if a contending team at the moment or a playoff team at the moment would take the risk. People don't know how good he would play. But I would say a best way to possibly revive his career will probably be a rebuilding team or tanking team. Somewhat like Derrick Rose. He kind of like got himself back on track and showed the league that he was still a bucket in Minnesota. And yeah, people gave him his respect, and he started getting minutes and really helping the teams. And now he's in New York as a vet, even though he's not getting that many minutes because Tom Thibodeau want to play the young guys. But I'm like, he's a bucket. Why don't you play him? He's a vet. If you're not gonna play him, let him go to a contending team. But besides the point, Kemba Walker, man, I wish Kemba Walker the best. I want to see him succeed. And yeah, y'all, who y'all have winning the national championship between UConn, San Diego State, and I think is it FDA? Hold on. FAU. I've been saying FDA. What the hell wrong with me? FAU. And I apologize if y'all fans of FAU, man. I've been everywhere. Everything been on my mind today. But FAU. Man, shout out to FAU. Y'all in Final Four. Y'all been doing your thing. Y'all made some upsets. And shout out to y'all. But yeah, we got Miami, UConn, FAU, and San Diego State University. So let me know who you got in the comments. And yeah, love to everybody out there. And leave recommendations of any entertainment content. I do movie reactions. I do TV reactions. I cover sports, mainly basketball. Love to everybody worldwide. This Shilling Carter TV. I'm Shilling Carter. I'm out.